welcome back to the tip of the day. Today I'm doing a quick parenting tip. Going to teach you how to teach your toddler and preschooler to read and recognize their letters. So between the ages of 2 and 3, you want to teach them letter recognition along with the phonics sound that each of those letters make. And between the age of 3 and 4, all the way to 5, 6, you want to start doing word recognition, sight words. So at the beginning of each week, I pick a word and letter of the week because I have 2 and 4-year-olds. So I write it down on a piece of paper, the word of the week and the letter of the week, and I give it to them as letters, like as mail. So we sit around for circle time on Monday, and we do mail time! We sing the Blue's Clues mail song, and they each get either, if they're little, they get the letters of the week. They're playing crazy right now, you can hear them giggling, and the word of the week. So they get them, I tell them what they are, and then we do a little mail song, like a letter song, where they use their piece of mail and they walk around, you know, I wrote a letter to my love. You probably know. If you don't, I'm not going to bore you with it. But yeah, and then throughout the week for the toddlers, what I do is I point out the letter F. And we have a little song, what's the letter of the week that's made for you and me? It's F, 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 F. And it's just, you know what I mean, just to have a song. And then big F, little F, F says, and you say the sound, and then you just do it with them every day for a little bit, not a few minutes, and then when you are looking at, maybe you have magnets on your fridge, you have them point out the letter F, you hang this in their room somewhere or somewhere they can see it, so they'll see all week, and then when you're walking by, it's just like, oh, there's the letter of the week, it's F, you know, and you do the same thing with preschoolers when teaching them to read. So this week the word of the week is the. So you put it somewhere in their room or on the fridge or somewhere, and then if you're, you know, just notice it and they're around, you're like, oh, what's the word of the week again? It's the. And have them point it and maybe spell it for you. T-H-E spells the. And then I'll show you, you have to go a little bit further. It's a little bit harder to learn sight words than it is just to learn the alphabet. Letters are everywhere, so you'll have a really easy time pointing them out in books and stories and throughout your house, pointing out letters every now and then, but sight words are a little more difficult. So what I opted to do was create a sight word wall, and this is what they do in all kindergarten classes, so I'm just sort of copying that. Here's all the preschool sight words you want to start with, and I have them on my website at clutterbug.me in a Word format. You can just print it off and cut them out yourself, and I just use stick tack to stick it to her closet door, and I printed out 2 copies. And on this wall, like the letter of the week is the, so she can take her letter that I gave her on Monday, and then come in here and find the match. So the. And then on this side, I'll use it in, these are ones we've already learned, so I use it in a sentence. The hippo is big. Again, these are the same letters as here, same words, but the ones we've already learned, I move them over here. So she reads the sentence, the hippo is big, with me, and then she goes back and finds it again, the. And I choose to do it in her room because at night, that's where we read a lot of books. We read, you know, a couple of stories at night, and then while I'm reading, I'm like, can you find the letter of the week? Can you find the on this page? I'm not dwelling on it. Maybe once every couple of pages, like I'll read the story like I would normally do, and then I'm like, okay, find the word the, because I don't want to bore her, and I don't want to make it overwhelming. But by the end of the week, she will have memorized, obviously, the word the, and if you've already taught the next week you're going to pick is, we'll pick is. So I'll have her still find the every now and then, just to keep it fresh on her mind, but we'll focus on is. So that's how you teach a child to read, because they already know their letters and the phonics that they make, right? Because you've already done that. So anyways, I really hope that helps. I've tried a lot of methods, and most definitely this is the easiest way. Picking one letter of the week, putting it somewhere where you'll see it all the time, so you'll be reminded to remind them, is the easiest and most efficient way to teach your child their letters, their phonics, and to read. That's your tip of the day. We'll see you next time.